back to the Procrastinaria. My name is Jan, and today we are doing an episode 0 in EU4, and you guys have picked Tunisia. Out of all the nations in the world, you guys went for Tunisia. I'm quite okay with Tunisia. Tunisia is a lovely nation in the north of Africa. It starts with a lovely PU over Tripoli, which is a 3-province nation, and we are of course a 3-province nation. Well, the PU, when you look at it, it started... when you load it into the game, it started on the 11th of November of 1444, so it's going to take 50 years before you can integrate it, but that's okay, because as Tunisia, your first target should be Algiers, before they manage to ally the Ottomans. So yeah, I'm probably going broke in the meantime, but that's something, yeah, for another day. So why don't we load in the game? Also, we're going with the random new world, Doesn't really matter because I doubt we'll be able to colonize, although with the new patch we might be able to. We are of course running on 1.6, so let's get into the game. And we're in as Tunisia. Tunisia starts out with a very small army of 4,000 men. I mean, it's not a very small army, but it's a small army with 3,000 men. Technically 7,000 men if you count the Tripoli army. And a nice little navy if you count both the navies. They don't usually work together, but it's okay. The armies do, however. Tunisia as a state starts with a shit king who is a 133 and an even shitter heir with a 201. I said in the vlog that I think it starts with a good king. I mean, it's better than some kings, don't get me wrong. But when I did actually go and try to play in... I did try to play a bit of it, and I did play a bit of it today, and it turns out that my king died rather soon, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen. We're not going to put him in charge of the army or anything, so it should be okay. And we want that heir to be dead as soon as possible, because he's shit. We are an ICTA, which is different than what we usually get. We get 100% chance of a new heir, and plus 33% income from vassals, which I doubt will have many vassals, but okay then. Although similar to the feudal fief system, the holders under the ICTA tax farming system did not actually own their land and were not guaranteed that they would be inherited by the next generation. And of course our primary culture is Maghrebi, and Berber is an accepted culture, or is in the same culture group. The Turco-Semitic culture group, apparently. Getting on, as I said, we start with a PU over Tripoli, which is great. Our only rival can be Algiers, and yes, they can be a rival. We are immediately, although, going to ally Morocco, because they will be a useful ally in a war against Algiers, and covertly start fabricating a claim on one of these provinces. I can't remember which one though. On Biskra, definitely. Fabricate a claim on Biskra. Yes. So that's immediately settled. Algiers is our first target. We are going to go to war with them. Not in this episode, but in the next one probably. We'll see. Sometimes they manage to manage the Ottomans really quickly or ally them really quickly. Sometimes they don't. So hopefully they don't this time. The other thing we're also going to do is immediately build another charge cavalry and a couple more Muslim archers. We will need them. Trust me, we will. Money wise, we're not doing too well. We're not that rich of a nation. Which is sad, but that's okay. We get the really, really low tax. We're not a rich nation. Yeah, not rich at all. A trade, however, we have Tunis, which is an important center of trade for the Tunis trade node, which is over here. So we are going to try as hard as humanly possible to get this trade node for us. The other dude we have in Timbuktu forwarding trade north, which is also great because we want more money into our trade node, and it's the only input we have. But yeah, we might go that way. We might actually try to become a merchant republic or something, which would be interesting, I think. Technologically, we're on par with everyone else still, but we are Muslim, so technologies are a bit more expensive. So westernizing might be a good idea. As for ideas, we have barber ideas, the standard barber ideas, which aren't... I mean, they're okay. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad. We get the plus 10% ship cost and plus 100% hostile co-creation on us, which, since we are here where everyone has barber ideas, I think they do, yeah, and they do, and they have the Mamlukian ideas, and they have the barber ideas. This is going to be an issue, because coring things is going to cost us lots, so we're going to fall behind in admin tech. A bit, but that's okay. Back into... where are the ideas? The first barber idea... Oh, and after we complete all of them, we get 10% more global trade power, which is a good one, that's a good one. With barber ideas, we start with Barbary Pirates, naval force limits plus 25%, Desert Warfare land attrition minus 20%, Trans-Saharan trade, national trade income plus 10%, another good one, Corsairs plus 1 yearly navy tradition, plus 10% privateer efficiency. We can't do that, I don't have Wealth of Nations, no privateers. Tuareg cavalry, plus 10% cavalry combat ability, dual diplomacy, plus 1 relation, and the Brothers Barbarossa, plus 20% galley combat ability, which is good because we're in an inland sea. We are going to take this mission really quick. Actually, no, we're gonna take this mission, claim our rival's province Biskrak, because we're already doing it. And it will give us a nice boost later on. Yeah, we are. Standard stability, this is just standard as everyone else. We are Sunni, so tolerance of the true faith goes plus 1% and increased chance of new air is plus 100%, which is awesome. So this combined with our government system, it guarantees we will have an heir. It just does. Forever heirs. However, we do have the piety, which we haven't had before in any of our other games, I think. Or did we in Japan? Yeah, Japan has a piety system, doesn't it? So, yeah, the more pious, the more missionary strength and morale of armies. The less pious, the cheaper technology. And more tax and manpower. So, we're gonna try to be... probably going to be less pious than more pious, because cheaper tech and more money. But yeah, local missionary strength is actually -2 because we're Sunni. We're currently fully religiously unified, which all of this area is. So it's fine, we won't have to convert anything for a long time. Unless we start invading Europe, in which case it's gonna get complicated. Tech, we have the standard tech. We're gonna actually change those around. Muslim foot soldiers, and we're gonna put in... oh, we're gonna put in charge cavalry. Yeah, I don't like the other ones. As you see, there are a lot more units for these tech groups, so yeah, that's all the standard, and our Tripoli is our subject, who we will increase relations with eventually. Huh, interesting. But yeah, that's how it is with Tunis. We are probably going to take out Algiers and Morocco so that we gain some power here. And then probably focus on the Mamluks if they still exist at that point. Maybe go after the... see, going into Europe is an issue. But yeah, definitely this kind of area, and then perhaps down around Africa. Try to conquer Africa, or actually go for a colony or something. Which would be interesting as Tunisia to have colonies in the New World, which we don't know about just yet. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I'm now gonna go and probably record the Austria episode 0 as well, because that's... I don't know, I kind of want to play as Austria. I haven't played as Austria. I haven't done a series as Austria yet, so why not? Austria is also an interesting nation. More diplomatically than militarily, but they're an interesting nation. So yeah, I'm now gonna end this episode. I hope you guys will enjoy this series. I will definitely enjoy making it, and throughout, this episode is gonna go out, is out today when you're watching it, of course, and then the next episode is going to be out on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. So you have the rest of today and tomorrow, and I'll record an episode tomorrow. I'll record an episode at some point. The the episode that's gonna come out on Thursday is gonna come out a bit late, so I'm probably gonna record on Thursday. And yeah, so you have a few days to give me suggestions, to tell me what to do, to give it your input, because I want this to be a more of a community game than the previous ones were. So yeah, leave suggestions in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I will post if anything goes wrong at any time, and you know, a few episodes that skip, stuff like that. Follow that. There's a Twitter and a Facebook. Links are in the description below. And yeah, don't forget to enjoy the series and tell me if you enjoy the series, because if you don't enjoy the series, tell me as well, because you know, there's always things we can change to hopefully make you guys enjoy it more. But that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye bye.